Helen's on with filling some of these in. We've got rubbish piled up. Right, we've got ourselves into a little bit of a pickle. If you've seen what we've just come down, good example of Turkish people. They'll bag the rubbish up and just leave it here. Well, good morning again. Not much filming yesterday. We travelled probably about an hour, if that, from the beach to this lakeside location. Very nice, very nice. I like to say it was very quiet, but we had about 3 or 4 dogs here last night which continuously barked. So yeah, but it's really, really nice. But typically Turkish, we've got rubbish piled up here, which has been a theme throughout Turkey. I don't know what the mentality is of Turkish people, but they'll quite happily spend a full weekend in a beauty spot and then just leave the rubbish. And it's like, you know, why go to a beauty spot if you're going to spoil it with your rubbish? I don't know. So yeah, pile of rubbish there. Helen's been around this morning picking fishing line out of the edge of the lake as well. So yeah, come on Turkey, be better. We've only stopped here one night. We are pushing around the other side of the lake, and that will take us towards Marmaris. Now, neither myself or Helen have been to Marmaris. I'm looking at all the usual sites: Park for Night, Search for Sites, overlander. It doesn't seem to be on Google. There don't seem to be any parking there, and certainly no campsites. So we're certainly going to head down towards Marmaris. It may just end up being a drive through the place and then heading towards a couple of park ups on the other side. So it may end up being a beach park up tonight. But Marmaris, like I said, we've never been there, and I think the problem is if we do find a park up, it's going to be a noisy one. So yeah, you know, stopping up in the mountains and the hills, you don't have this problem. But yeah, anyway, so Marmaris it is. I want to show these lovely people our new park up. The best yet in Turkey. What do you think? Welcome to Marmaris. Right, so we've just been to the post office, and basically the purpose for that were to take in our toll road card, because even though you can add money to the toll roads, you can't see how much money is on there, so you've got to return back to the post office to actually get an idea how much money's on there, and we didn't want to get to the border owing money on our toll card. So yeah, I think we put about 780 Turkish lira on right at the very beginning. We kept a little bit of a track on the toll roads, but then going around Ankara, there were some toll roads there what didn't say how much the toll roads were, so we lost track a little bit. So this time, I say, in at the post office, we've got 376 Turkish lira. So we've used about half of the currency on the toll roads. So I think we've just got the bridge on where we're leaving to actually get into Greece. So I think we've got enough money on the toll roads, but I suppose it all comes down to the border crossing, whether or not you've got enough money on there. Okay, I'm just going to show you now what we've found. Well, not what I found, but we walked this morning and we could see, in fact there's still one or two bits out there, you could see a sea of plastic coming in. A few more bits on the beach, and to say we spent about 2 or 3 hours yesterday just walking up and down this beach picking up items. To see that coming in this morning were well, unbelievable really. And there's still, I can still see some white, what I'm guessing is white plastic coming in. There are quite a few black plastic bags, but yeah, just walking around there this morning, I've collected that much rubbish in the bag. Can you believe that? What I'm going to do is take you around to the next beach, which is just literally around the corner, about a 5-minute walk, and I'm going to show you. I mean, this is, you've got to admit, it's a bit of a beauty spot, right? I mean, please comment down below what you'll think. I mean, yeah, I think it's great, it's beautiful, the water's crystal clear, and yeah, really nice. I certainly wouldn't leave this place in a mess. If anything, we'd both collect rubbish and take it away. But I'm going to take you around to this next bay. And the amazing thing is, I mean, all the rubbish we picked up yesterday, there's a bin here and there's a bin just over there as well. So there's 2 bins within walking distance of the beach, and yet I want to say, I'm sorry to say, but the Turkish people don't seem to recognise what these things are for. So the beach I'm going to take you to is just below these trees just here. Right, I hope you can hear me alright because there's a bit of a sea breeze now. But yes, the bin, as you can see, is just there, and the rubbish, what I know is going to be down here, has all been brought here via a vehicle. So Turkish people love to have evenings by the beach, in beauty spots, family get-togethers, barbecues, drinking tea, sharing food. The culture is absolutely amazing, really nice, friendly, beautiful people. However, the bin's up there, and I'm just going to show you now this side. And you can just see some of the rubbish now are drinks cartons, water bottles, beer cans. They'll quite happily bag it up, but then just leave the bag there. So this would be a very typically Turkish place to have a family get together. We've got some trees here providing shade, very nice, but yet, you know, I mean, looking behind here, just all the crud, all the rubbish there. And it's not just there, it's here, all the rubbish. Yeah, this is a good example of Turkish people. They'll bag the rubbish up and just leave it here, as if it's like, well, we've done our bit, nature can do its bit. Yeah, it's just full of crud. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even going to go into these sort of places here, but they'll be back here at the weekend, having the barbecues, having the picnics, enjoying the view, and yet it's a little bit of a shithole. And the mentality is just, well, comments please. I mean, how's it compared to your country? I mean, to England, this is far worse. This is far worse than England. And English people are not, I'm sorry, you know, a good 50% of English people do not respect the countryside. They'll quite happily go down to McDonald's, have a McDonald's and toss it out on the way home. We've all seen it. But yeah, let me know how this compares to your country. Right, we've got ourselves into a little bit of a pickle here. We're trying to access this beach. We're in sort of like the southwest Turkey, so we're heading up towards Izmir, and the beaches haven't been so good, so we're trying to find a remote beach. But we've come down this track. This track is 8 kilometers long. Bloody nightmare. You can see what we're up to. We've already had to cut a really thick branch out of his way just to get down to here, and then we're on this part here. Helen's on with filling some of these in. That's probably the bottom there, but you can see not much room here at all in trees. So while Ellen's filling that in, I'm going to try to cut some of these trees back. But yeah, I would like to say, whoa, we can reverse back up, but if you've seen what we've just come down, I said we're well remote here. I should imagine only vehicles what use this is 4x4 small vehicles. But anyway, not to worry, we'll get it sorted and we'll get down there. Alright, so we've cut these branches off here. A lot of branches here, all these branches. And Helen's done a great job of filling in most of these axle twisters. I'm going to try to keep to this side, to be honest with you. Try to keep to this side here. Hence me cutting all these trees back, so we've widened the track as well. Here, into here, over this ridge, and then straight down and out, hopefully. That's going to be a tight squeeze itself. Cut loads of branches. These here. Yeah, just loads really. We've just spent about 3/4 of an hour doing this. The problem's been caused with 4x4s and cars, basically just maybe spinning the axles and spinning the wheels and what have you. It just obviously digs out, so yeah, this has been a challenge. This beach best be bloody worth it, I'll tell you that. Right, okay. Well, like I said, we've filled some of these in. These probably look less than what they really are. I always say this is the worst track we've been down on this trip, and the trouble is we've got a couple of days we're going to have to go back up here. That has been a challenge. Like I said, we have got to go back up there, so that's going to be another day. But, it seems to have opened out a little bit now. Let's just hope this beach is worth it. Right, so from turning off the main road, that has taken about 3 hours. Let's see. A little bit breezy. Let me know what you think. Comments please. Got the place to ourselves. Has it been worth it?